Anglers Extra.
Thanks, Brandon. It's time for everybody's favorite time of the day. Time for the catch of the day. I'm Keith Zubro, joined by Aaron Garza. Aaron, how you doing?
Good, real good.
It's been a great playoff run so far. You guys take on Orleans in game number 1 of the championship series in the Eastern Division tonight. Really, how does it feel to be here?
It feels great. It's a great opportunity for us. Coming off the YD series, it was a sweep. So, and the big bomb by JD in the second game really elevated the dugout and everything. So, we're just going to carry it over. You had the 2 off days, but we came out here a little bit earlier today and just bringing the, that energy to game 1.
First, speaking about that home run, first Dante in game 1 hits a monster grand slam. JD the same. Were those 2 home runs that kind of changed the game, where you guys knew you had the upper hand?
Yeah, the game's all about momentum. So you want to gain as much momentum as you can going into the late innings. And with Dante, what he did in the first game, that really elevated the dugout, even in the bullpen, coming in and shutting it down. And then even the same thing with JD. Once he hit that bomb, we're like, okay, it's later innings. We got the momentum. Let's just get these outs and move on to the next series.
How confident are you guys with this bullpen, the way that they've pitched, that after you leave a start, they're coming in to relieve you?
Oh, I have tremendous, confidence in the bullpen. They have confidence in themselves, which is really important. I think that's what you have to be as a reliever, is to have confidence in yourself. And I think everybody in the bullpen has that. So they're just ready to go, and we're ready to rock. So.
Well, now we talk about the days off. 2 of them, one expected, the other not because of rain. It's happened before, but how do you guys deal with that?
I mean, you just wait around, you got to get your time in, even if it's a day off, you want to come in and a little bit earlier the next day and get your work done, whether it's going to the gym or just relaxing for your rest. So, like yesterday I went to the gym and I knew I had an extra day, so I was like, I got to keep my body moving, get a little dynamic warm up and dynamic workout in. So you want to do stuff like that.
Now, was a rain out something you guys knew could happen going into that game, so you didn't get too high or too prepared for it?
No, we got to always be prepared for any game, because you never know. Like, sometimes they may do a doubleheader, or, we may not have a game, switch it over, go to another place and play. So you just never know. So you always got to be ready for that.
Well, one thing that you've been able to do that not every pitcher has been able to do is have a number of days off in between starts. How has that helped you?
It helped me a lot, mentally, physically, mostly physically, because, I've been having a little problem with the bicep, but I've been, with the time off and stuff like that between starts, I've been really, able to pitch well and pitch at a high level on the days that I'm able to pitch.
Joined by Aaron Garza here on the Anglers Extra pregame show. You get the start tomorrow against Orleans. Now, you've already pitched against them. Does that help you?
Yeah, it does, but at the same time, I'm not really worried about what they're going to do. I'm more worried about my own game, and if I pitch my own game, I'll be perfectly fine. I think that's how every pitcher should be. Just worry about yourself and get the outs and attack the zone, and you'll be fine no matter who's out there or what team you're playing. You're going to be fine.
Now, speaking of your game, does your game change a little bit knowing what they have in their arsenal already facing them?
No, not at all. Not at all. You just got to attack the zone early, get ahead in counts, and just finish them off when you're ahead in those counts. Even if you're behind in counts, you still want to be able to attack the zone, and just compete. I think that's another thing. You just want to compete and get the outs, and that's what matters to me.
We'll look forward to you getting a bunch of outs tomorrow, but first, game today. Aaron, thanks so much.
Absolutely. Thank you. No problem.
Back to Brandon Leepaper for more of the Anglers Extra pregame show.